Hey guys, it's Zali here from Sendin'it. I'm just out the front of our RV-3 by OzTent. It's a beautiful day today, so I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on how to set up the tent, how quickly it is to set up the tent, and anything we like or dislike about the tent. So let's get into it. As you can see, it is quite a big tent. It's 2 meters long, so you would have to store it either on your roof rack or on a trailer if that's how you were transporting things around. We store ours on the roof rack, so you will need probably 2 people as it is quite heavy. It's about 25 kilos, so Dylan's quite strong enough to get it off, so that works well for us, but it is quite heavy on the way down, so 2 people probably would be recommended. It's fine storing it on the roof rack. We've found it to be great because it's dustproof, waterproof and mold proof. So this has been up on the car for about a month, probably travelling around as far as we got, and it's, you know, quite clean, and we haven't found much dust inside, so we'll unzip it and I'll show you what's inside. So as you can see when you open it, it's a really sturdy bag made with canvas, and then they've got PVC on the inside to help with the waterproofing. It's kept really clean considering it's on the top of the car. What you do see is probably what's being packed up with it. We've just been using like a little dustpan and brush to kind of dust it all off before we put it in there. You'll get 2 poles. These are for the little awning that comes out the front. You've got your pegs and your guy ropes in here. Obviously the tent, you want to hope that's in there as well. And then we also purchased this only a few days ago, and I'll show you soon what we purchased it for. So in a second I'm going to get Dylan to come over and help me, and we'll show you how quick it is to set this up. It is marketed as a 30-second tent with it just popping up, but because we have the 2 of us, we'll do it together, but I don't see it being an issue with one person setting this up because it is possible. It may just take a little bit longer, but we'll show you what it's all about. Okay guys, so firstly I wanted to discuss obviously why we decided to get the RV tent. You're probably thinking that's a bit weird when you don't have an RV. So because it's 2 meters, we found that it does fit into like kind of the slots of any kind of awning, whether it's just like your standard awning or the 270 like we do have, because we wanted the Darche awning but also wanted a tag along tent, so that's why we've gone with this setup. So while we are out under the awning, I wanted to discuss kind of the different parts and kind of little things that we have added as well. So over here there's like the Velcro and the zippers that obviously would attach to the awning that it is a tag along to. So as you would have seen in the time lapse that we did when we're unpacking the tent, that you would have seen that there was only obviously 2 poles. This here up the top is what we grabbed only a few days ago, as we found that this would just sag in the middle because obviously this is to be velcroed onto an awning or something else. So we've just put this at the top, and we've found it to be able to structurally be better, and if it's raining or anything we'll just kind of drop them down. Obviously if you're doing it the way we're doing it, where you're just kind of having it on its own, you could also grab some 2 extra poles, so there's one here and one over the other side as well, so you could do it there so you're also not getting that extra sag. But since we've added on the extra pole up the top, we've found we haven't really needed it. One thing we do love about this tent is that it has got plenty of ventilation, and it makes it great for all kind of weather, that you can have it open and also not get any moisture in there as well. So we've got 2 of these, so they just obviously just roll up and then you tie them up, and then it's also got one on the other side as well. Okay, so before I take you and show you all the good stuff inside, I just wanted to show you what we have been putting our tent on. It's just a little tarp that we had laying around that we thought would bring with us, and it's worked out perfectly. Although it does collect a lot of moisture, if ideally we would get like a drop sheet where everything could kind of fall through, but if that's what you've got already, it works perfectly. If you can see this cool little OzTent little tag, this is the part in the tent that you will use to pull up to start kind of the process of the setting up of the tent. So when it's folded down, you'll literally just pull it up and you'll step inside, and this is where the next part of like the setup starts, and you'll see that it's actually really simple. So you'll step in here and you'll find 2 of these here as well, so there's one on each side. This is usually pulled off and this is relaxed down. You just pull it up, and this is wrapped around just to make it a bit more safer. So once you have adjusted the thing on the side, you will see that this kind of sits a little bit out. So what they recommend you do is kind of kick it out a bit so it does push in here. The only thing I don't like about it is that it does worry me that it could kind of tear the canvas, but we might look at putting something there just so it's a bit kind of a barrier between that and the canvas, and it should be fine. Okay, so with the hinges, as you can see, like they're great because it obviously makes it fold down and up really easy, but when you do kind of have a really good look at them, especially the ones up the top, they do look quite weak, so we would always recommend that you put your guy ropes up. So that's why every time it may only seem like it's 30 seconds, but you always put your guy ropes up. So these are the windows that I was showing you before, so they just sit down like any standard window, I guess. It's not really that hard, but they just roll down, obviously clip on here, and it provides so much ventilation, and it gives you kind of something to look at if you're having to lay in here. Alright, so this is probably one of our favourite parts to the tent, is obviously a spot to be able to feed your power cord through from the car, so, or if you're staying in a caravan park. So you just feed it on through here, and it's great because it helps with, you know, obviously extra moisture getting in or the bugs, and you can just zip it through and just come on and have the cord just through here, and it stops kind of, I guess, the cord having to run through the main entry. Check out all the space. So obviously we only put 2 in here, but you could easily fit 3 people in here comfortably. We just put our tent swag mattress here, so we just push it up into the corner here, and still gives us this strip to kind of get changed or kind of set up a little table to do some editing with the laptop or play some games, and it's great. Like, we've got plenty of space in here. So down the bottom of the tent we've got PVC, so nice and waterproof, and then we've got obviously the canvas. So when you first get this, don't do what we did, but we obviously didn't waterproof it, so that was a fun time waking up to little droplets on our face. It was quite entertaining. I thought Dylan went to bed, but maybe he did, maybe he didn't. And then we've got the guy rope little pockets up here. This is an awesome idea because obviously we all know that if you stuff them all in the one bag, they're going to get knotted. So you just lift up the flaps here. I'll take one down for you and we'll show you how it goes back in. Scrunch it. I like to scrunch it, you know, because it's easier. And then it just stuffs right in like that. So all 4 corners of the tent have one like that, so it makes it so much easier when you're setting it up and packing it down. So if you're someone that likes ventilation, this tent is awesome for that. So you have a couple of options here. You can either roll it up, obviously to not look like an idiot, you'll have 2 people, but it's got obviously the Velcro attachments up here and you can just roll it up like that. Or if it's raining and it's still a beautiful day, you can also just fan it out like this, obviously guy rope it down, and it's a win-win really, because you've got that extra structure with the guy ropes and also you're getting that protection and the ventilation as well, so it's awesome. We've had it for a while now and we haven't felt we need to be too careful when we're setting it up. It's very easy to set up, and when you are doing it you don't feel like you're going to break anything, and you can be quite rough with it, so you're not worried with yourself damage yet or the weather. So it's been awesome, and for a $900 tent you're paying exactly what you're getting, so you don't feel like they're skimped on anything, and so far we've been really happy with it.
So thanks everyone for watching the bit of a review of the RV-3 tent that we're running on our car. So it's a bit of a change from a conventional rooftop tent or a swag, so easy to pop up, pros and cons with everything I guess. So hope this helps you in your decisions making your campsite better. So anyway, let's pack this up and get home. Whee!